All right, guys, so what we're going to do today is we're going to be writing expressions, but we're going to be rewriting them with the distributive property. So let's take a look at number 1. And it gives us this expression, 14 plus 35. And they want us to rewrite it using the original expression. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the GCF. And our two numbers in our expression, 14 and 35, are the numbers that are going to go at the top of our factor trees. So we have 14 at the top and 35. So I've got to break it down. I need to ask myself, what two things can I multiply together to get 14? And I can multiply 2 times 7. 2 is prime, 7 is prime. So now I'm done. The prime factorization for 14 is going to be 2 times 7. Okay, now I'm going to go over here and work out my 35. Two things I can multiply together to give me 35 are 5 and 7. 5 is prime and 7 is prime. So I'm finished. I'm going to come down here and write my prime factorization for 35. The prime factorization for 35 is 5 times 7. Now we need to figure out what these two numbers share. Okay, we can see that they don't share a 2. They don't share a 5. However, they do share a 7. Okay, and if two numbers only share one factor or one number, then that number is our GCF. So the GCF of 14 and 35 is 7. Okay, so now using our GCF, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to rewrite with the distributive property. So our original expression is 14 plus 35. We're going to take our greatest common factor and we're going to put it on the outside of our parentheses. Okay, so now we have a 7 parentheses. I'm just going to drop down my plus sign and our close parentheses. Okay, now what we have to do is we're going to divide each term in our expression by our greatest common factor. So 14 divided by 7 is 2. 35 divided by 7 is 5. So as we rewrite it with the distributive property, our final answer is 7 parentheses 2 plus 5 parentheses. So all you have to do when you're finding the distributive property is to first find the greatest common factor, then come over here, put your greatest common factor on the outside of the parentheses, and divide each term by the greatest common factor.